everyone, a very good morning. Welcome to the next session on health and wellness. So this session is basically divided into three subdivisions. First would be about the warm-up exercise. Second would be about the upper body strengthening exercises. And the third would be about the lower body strengthening exercises. Come on, let's go on to the first topic about the warm-up exercises. So basically, what is a warm-up exercise? To engage in an exercise or practice, especially before entering into the game or the contest broadly, to get ready. So the idea of an effective warm-up is to gradually increase the tempo or the speed so that by the end you are ready for the activity. An ideal warm-up should aim to last between 10 and 20 minutes and incorporate all the three components. A warm-up gradually revs up your cardiovascular system by raising your body temperature and increasing the blood flow to your muscles. Warming up may also help reduce muscle soreness and lessen your risk of injury. Cooling down after your workouts allows for a gradual recovery of the pre-exercise heart rate and the blood pressure. Coming to the benefits of warm-up, a good warm-up is essential to limit your chances of injury. Warming up helps the body to deliver oxygen to the exercising muscle groups. Warming up increases the body temperature, which reduces the chance for muscle and the tendon injuries. A 5-minute warm-up increases the blood flow to the exercising muscle. Come on, let's have a look on the video of warm-up exercises.
Full body warm up, all right? So you can use this warm up before any of our videos or any workout that you're preparing to do.
Yep, so we're gonna guide you through this warm up, but for any reason you need to slow the stretch down, you can simply pause the video and then we can move forward.
Yep.
Okay?
All right, so let's get right into it. We're gonna start off with a runner stretch, okay? So to get into this position, you can start off in a high plank, bring that left leg up.
Yep. Keep that back leg as straight as you can. You want to kind of press that hip to the ground.
Yep.
And this is an active stretch, so you really want to cycle between these two, maybe 2 to 3 times.
Exactly. So really focus on pressing deep in your hips.
Yep. Okay. So we'll do about 3 reps each side, and every time you should try to get a little bit deeper into the stretch.
Exactly. So don't forget to breathe through these as well.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So each time you switch legs, you might find that you are opened up a little bit further than the last time. So keep trying to breathe through, press down a little more each time.
Yep. All right, we'll go 1 more each side here. Oh, this is the last one, excuse me.
For this side, yes.
All right, should be nice and loose. And gently pop out of that. Okay.
All right.
Cool. So the next stretch, we're going to do an active hamstring stretch. So what you want to do is kind of get into a squat position. You want to tuck your hands underneath your feet or your shoes, and we're going to actively try to extend up, extend through our knees. Okay. So every time, try to really extend your legs while maintaining that tuck under your shoes.
Yep. And if you can't fully straighten the leg, just get as much as you can.
Yep.
And each time, try to get a little bit straighter. So this is really opening up in the hamstrings. You might even feel your hips opening up a little too.
Yes. So we recommend about 6 to 10 reps here. And if you need more again, do a lot more. All right, let's do 1 more. Extend and good.
Okay. All right, so now we've gotten into the hips, we got into the hamstrings a little, so let's get into our quads, all right? So what we're gonna do here, grab that back, either ankle or foot, depending on your flexibility, all right? And then we're going to pull back that quad, and you can use that opposite arm to reach out.
Yep. And then we'll switch sides every time, okay? So each time you wanna try to pull your heel to your butt, and you want to get good extension out. If you need something to balance on, you can use a chair or something to balance on, okay?
You want to try to get that heel as close to your glute as you can.
Okay. Let's go last one here, big reach. You want to stretch your quads for leg days, you know, especially heavy leg days.
Yep.
This is a good stretch to do. All right, cool. So that does it for the lower body stretches. Now we're going to some upper body stretches to open up the shoulders, chest, and all that good stuff. Okay, so we'll do big arm circles. Okay, back. You want to do as many reps as you need to get loose, but I tend to do 5 forward, 5 backwards.
Yep. So really getting some big open circles here,
Okay,
squeezing
forward.
the shoulder blades.
Yep. And you want to reach your hands as far away from your body as you can. Okay.
All right, so now we're gonna get into some arm swings, okay? So we're gonna start open, and then as you swing in, you can grab that arm pulled across to get into your shoulders a little more, then you'll open back up, and then pull it in the other side.
Exactly. So you want a big open swing, try to open up the chest,
Yep,
and a big pull across your body.
try to open up the shoulders.
Good for days when you're working chest, your shoulders. You want to make sure you have a nice open posture before you start that.
Yep.
All right, cool. The last.
Moving on to the next session on strengthening. Strength training, also known as a resistant exercises, which increases the muscle strength by making the muscle work against a weight or a force. Resistant exercise is an anaerobic exercise, that is, without the use of oxygen. Different forms of strength training includes using free weights, weight machines, resistant bands, and your own body weight. What are the benefits of strength training? Strength training stimulates a variety of positive neuromuscular adaptations that enhance both physical and mental health. Physical and mental health benefits that can be achieved through resistance training include improved muscle strength and tone, maintaining flexibility, mobility, and balance, which can help maintain independence in aging. Weight management and increased muscle to fat ratio might be even more beneficial than aerobic exercise for fat loss. It may also help reduce or prevent cognitive decline in older people. The greater stamina, as you grow stronger, you won't get tired as easily. Prevention or control of chronic diseases such as diabetes, coronary artery diseases, arthritis, back pain, depression, and obesity. It can also have an important role in pain management, improved posture, decreased risk of injury, increased the bone density and strength, and reduced risk of osteoporosis. Improves the sense of well-being. Resistance training may boost self-confidence, improve the body image and the mood. It improves the sleep and avoidance of insomnia. Increased blood glucose utilization, reduced resting blood pressure, improves the blood lipid profiles, increased gastrointestinal transit speed. Let's have a look at the videos of upper body strengthening.
With dumbbells, sit in a chair with your back straight. Hold a weight in each hand at chest level, elbows bent. As you exhale, slowly push the weights straight out in front of you until your arms are straight. Keep a slight bend in your elbows. As you inhale, slowly return to the starting position. For the bands, sit in a chair, holding the exercise bands with both hands, with the band across your shoulder blades. Arms are bent and at your side with thumbs pointing up. Slowly press arms forward, keeping a slight bend in your elbows. Slowly return to starting position. Front raise. With dumbbells, while standing or sitting in a chair with your back straight, hold a weight in each hand at your sides. As you exhale, slowly raise your arms, palms down to shoulder height in front of your body. Keep a slight bend in your elbows. As you inhale, slowly return to starting position. For the bands, while sitting down, step on the band to have equal lengths on each side. Starting with the bands being held at waist level with arms straight, raise the bands in front to shoulder level. Slowly return to start position. Lateral raise. For dumbbells, stand or sit in a chair with your back straight. Hold a weight in each hand at your sides. As you exhale slowly, raise your arms, palms down to shoulder height to the sides of your body. Keep a slight bend in your elbows. As you inhale, slowly return to starting position. With bands, sit down, step on the band to have equal lengths on each side. Starting with the bands being held at waist level, with arms straight, raise the bands on each side to shoulder level. Slowly return to the start position. Bicep curls. For dumbbells, stand or sit in a chair with your elbows tucked in at your sides. Hold a weight in one hand, palm facing forward. As you exhale, slowly bend your elbow, bringing the weight up to your shoulder. As you inhale, slowly return to the starting position. Repeat on the other arm. For bands, step on one end of the exercise band. Hold the other at your side. With the palm facing up, slowly bend your arm at the elbow, bringing your hand to your shoulder. Slowly return to starting position. Repeat with the other arm. Tricep extensions. With dumbbells, sit in a chair and lean forward. Hold a weight in your hand and at your side. Bend your elbow to bring it up toward your back. As you exhale, slowly raise the weight behind you, keeping your upper arm and elbow still and pinned to your side. As you inhale, slowly return to the starting position. With bands, either stand or sit and hold the exercise band in the middle and at one end. Place your left hand near your right shoulder. Place your right hand just below. Slowly lower your right hand down, slowly return to starting position. Upright rows. For dumbbells, sit in a chair with your arms in front of you, a weight in each hand and resting on your knees. As you exhale, slowly lift the weights by pulling your elbows up and out at shoulder height. Keep your elbows higher than your wrists. As you inhale, slowly return to the starting position. For bands, sit in a chair or on the floor with your legs straight in front of you. Hold the ends of the exercise band, looping the band over your feet. Slowly pull the band towards your chest, leading with your elbows and keeping your arms close at your sides. Slowly return to the starting position. Overhead press. For dumbbells, while standing or sitting with weights in each hand at shoulder height, extend your arms directly up while exhaling. Inhale as you bring the weights back down to shoulder height. When using bands, sit on the band to have equal lengths on both sides of your body. With the bands in each hand at shoulder level and elbows bent, push your arms up and overhead. Slowly return to the start position. Chest pulls. For dumbbells, while standing or sitting in a chair, hold a weight in each hand at the center of your chest at shoulder height with your elbows bent. As you exhale, slowly pull your elbows back to shoulder height until you feel a pinch between your shoulder blades. As you inhale, slowly return to the starting position. For bands, stand or sit holding the exercise bands with both hands, palms facing down. Arms are straight out in front of you at shoulder height. Extend your arms out to your sides, keeping your arms straight with a slight bend in your elbows. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Slowly return to the starting position.
Hope you would have seen the videos on upper body strengthening. Let's move on to the lower body strengthening exercising videos.
The first exercise today is a sit to stand. To set this exercise up, you need a chair at an appropriate height. The lower the chair, the harder the exercise. To execute this exercise, start from a sitting position at the edge of the seat. Your feet should be shoulder width apart. Next, you will need to push yourself up without using your hands to a standing position. Slowly and with control, sit down to the starting position. If this is too hard, you can use your hands to assist or use a higher chair. If this is too easy, you can do a touchdown squat, where you only touch the seat before rising back up again. Or you could use a lower chair. Another option would also be to increase the number of sit to stands you do. The next exercise today is a heel raise. To set this up, you will need a stable surface to hold onto, such as a kitchen bench. To execute this exercise, stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Now push up onto your toes, rising your heels off the ground. Hold this position for 5 seconds and then slowly lower yourself down with control to the starting position. If this is too hard, consider reducing the range that you raise yourself up. If it's too easy, consider either increasing your repetitions or completing some single leg heel raises. The next exercise today is a march, or marching on the spot. To set this exercise, you will need to be near a stable bench or a stable surface. To execute this exercise, simply raise one of your legs up towards the ceiling to about hip height. Slowly lower to the starting position and then raise your alternative leg. If this is too hard, you can reduce your range of movement. If it's too easy, you can add an ankle weight if you have one at home, or even a bag of rice to your ankles. Another way to increase the exercise is to do more repetitions or fasten up your tempo. The next exercise today is a mini squat. To set up this exercise, you will need to be near a stable bench. To execute, stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Now you need to push your hips back as if you're sitting into a seat. It's important that the weight is in your heels. Slowly lower yourself down to a comfortable level. Do not go too far, especially on your first attempt. If this is too hard, you can reduce the height you squat down and complete more of a mini squat. If this is too easy, you may consider adding more repetitions or some weight into your squat. The next exercise today is a step up. You will need a small step to complete this exercise. To execute this exercise, simply step up and down onto the step using a handrail as needed. If this is too hard, you can consider a step tap exercise where you simply tap your foot on the step, doing one leg at a time. If this is too easy, you can add additional repetitions. You can add weights. Or you can increase your speed. With all of the above exercises, you want to aim for 10 to 12 repetitions and 2 sets of these. With a
Hope you all would have understood and enjoyed performing the videos of strengthening and also the warm-up exercises, and knew about some basic strengthening exercises and the warm-up, how it should be performed. So if you have not done, again I suggest you to perform it once at least to increase your strengthening. Thank you, and let's all meet again in a new class.